What's up, guys, and welcome to Tnashi's Movie Corner. So, for today's review, I'm going to be talking about Storks, which came out last week and has a lot of people in the cast. Andy Samberg as Junior, Katie Crown as Tulip, Kelsey Grammer, Jennifer Aniston, Ty Burrell, and Anton Starkman, Keegan, Michael K., Jordan Peele, and Danny Trejo, which I didn't even know that. So there you go. Quite the cast. Storks have moved on from delivering babies to packages, but when an order for a baby appears, the best delivery stork must scramble to fix the error by delivering the baby. So this was directed and written by Nicholas Stoller. Alright, so this is a movie that didn't really have a lot of marketing for it, at least from what I could tell. I don't recall seeing too many trailers for it. I will say up front, the animation is very impressive. I enjoy the animation of this movie. I thought they did a good job with that, and it's from the same studio that delivered the Lego Movie, apparently. So there you have it. But anyway, as we pointed out, the plot's fairly simple. You have, this an accident occurs. This baby comes into being. I guess they don't really go into that, but this baby has to be delivered now to its parents and a sibling, a boy that wrote the letter that got everything put in motion. And you have Andy Samberg as kind of the head, the number one delivery stork, and he looks like he's about to be brought into, get a promotion, and this could bring him crashing down, bring all his hopes and dreams crashing down. So he has to team up with Tulip, who is our human element in this film, the one human that ends up working for the storks. So, and there's a side story with her and trying to find her parents as well, right? This movie will get naturally brought up and compared with Disney, and we can go with some DreamWorks films, and we could throw in some Pixar, and it's really not up to par with those. It is an enjoyable movie, though. There's definitely some funny moments. A big portion of the comedy comes with the wolves for me. I found them to be very entertaining and almost not in the film long enough, even though they had a good section of screen time. So that brought a lot. And of course, they throw in some adult humor, and there are references to parenthood and everything else, which was funny. And then I won't say what happens, but there is an emotional aspect of the ending. There's a kind of montage scene almost that goes through an event that's taking place, and I actually found that to be very enjoyable from that point. So there's a lot of good in that regard going into this film. What I will say, though, is, and I'm not sure who it is at the moment. Okay. No. Stephen Kramer Glickman, who does the pigeon, the voice of the pigeon in this movie. The damn pigeon. About ruins this movie entirely for me. I did not like the pigeon. Did not like it at all. Every scene this pigeon, a stupid pigeon was in, just took me out of the movie. It was not enjoyable, and unfortunately the pigeon's in a great part of the movie. I mean, he's in a lot of the movie, so that's unfortunate. There's also some awkward kind of scenes. I don't know why. They're just, the way they were kind of cut together and everything, it doesn't work. There's some jokes they try to go for that don't land anywhere. They don't give the movie much time to breathe for a long period. It's just like rush going through next thing, and it's so in your face and kind of jarring that it just threw me out from really liking the movie to a great extent. So, I mean, it's still enjoyable. Again, there's definitely some good moments to it, but there's some things that just weigh it down a bit much for me. So giving it a rating 1 through 10, I'm actually going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Now, Brad was surprised by that. He enjoyed this movie much more, and I think the movie certainly had potential. There's definitely good aspects of it, but when your antagonist is a pigeon and it just kind of brings the movie down, there's a story point that just goes nowhere. There's choppy kind of scenes that are in the movie, especially all through the beginning. There's a lot of choppy scenes that are placed there, jokes that fall flat. There's just things that really kind of boggle down what could have been a great story. But at the same time, it was surprising because with so little marketing, I wasn't sure I was going to enjoy this at all. So there you have it. But that being said, that's what I thought about it. Oh, and by the way, the acting was fine. The voice work was fine, except for the pigeon. I really hate that pigeon. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I thought about it. But what did you guys think about it? Have you seen it? Will you see it? Go and let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this vid, and if so, click that like button, share, subscribe to my channel, and watch my other vids. I do appreciate it. And until next time, peace.